Hello all boys and girls, welcome to a sorta kinda improv little makeshift video that I'm going to make right now about first the returning of Kane, about he's being resurrected, and then it begins 2012, or as the second 2012. But first I want to make a few just one shout out to the Time ED show. Well, anyways, NWA Anarchy, it sent me, well, the guy, this is kind of a funny story, his name is Tim, well, it's Tim ED channel, I think, I'm not really sure, I'm gonna have to go check, what it's called, but he's from NWA Anarchy, he's a play-by-play announcer, and you can check him out at nwaanarchy.net, I'll put the link down in the description. He sent me a signed picture, a t-shirt, and something else I think might shock you guys a little bit. But anyways, here's a signed picture. It says, "Great job on the YouTube show. Tim ED, keep watching wrestling." There it is. Right there. And then here's a special thing that I was not expecting. I was just expecting a shirt and the picture. I got some rare WCW cards. Check it out. I mean, look at this. I got Arn Anderson. Let's see who else I got. Flying Brian Pillman, if you don't know him by his WCW name. Sting. I mean, these are really rare old ones. I mean, I'm so like shocked when I opened these. There were 2 packs, so this is both packs just together. El Gigante. I don't even know who that guy is. Another Flying Brian, Steiner Brothers. Ricky Morton, Midnight Express, Sid Vicious, Doom, I think that's Ron Simmons. Oh, he was part of Doom. So Ron Simmons and Butch Reed, Tommy Rich, yeah, just Tommy Rich, Dutch Mantel, Fabulous Freebirds. I got a Ric Flair here, I got the Southern Boys, I got another Sid Vicious. So yeah, I'd like to thank the Tim for sending me this stuff, and here's a t-shirt. I kind of was expecting an NWA Anarchy t-shirt, but no, it's I Am Energy, Mr. Energy and Our Energy, it's me, 8-hour energy drink t-shirt. I'll be wearing this in a video, hopefully soon. Didn't want to, put it on now. I don't know. I got this package like yesterday. No, yesterday. So, yeah. So thank you from the NWA Anarchy. I thought it was kind of cool when I looked down on my mailbox and it said AA YouTuber, so that was pretty cool. But, on the subject at hand. First I'm going to talk about Kane, how he's going to return, hopefully soon. Kane. Let's see here. It's been showing these clips of him resurrected and him with the black towel on. You guys remember in about maybe 2003, 2002, 2003, a little bit in 2004, he started wearing this black towel because he had to unmask in 2002. He had to unmask due to a loss match against Triple H for the world title. He either won the world title or he had to unmask. He ended up losing, and so he unmasked. And he unmasked. He ended up wearing this black towel over his head. So in the video, it shows him wearing the black towel again. It shows him just like walking around, and it plays this creepy music and stuff. He's just walking around in some dark place. He's sitting down at one point with his head down. And so at some point in the second video, they show him just like looking out with the black towel still on his head. And by the end of the video, by the end of the second video, which they showed yesterday on Raw, it shows him throwing his old mask down on the ground with a match, and it burns and stuff. And then at the end of the second video, it says Kane, and then after that, it says resurrected. In the first video, it just shows like the scary place and the mask thrown down. It doesn't say anything, but it gave us that hint that it is Kane. You can't really hide the awareness that it is Kane, because the mask obviously shows us that it's Kane unless it's somebody else mocking Kane. But it is Kane. He threw the mask down on the ground lit it on fire, it burns. He wears a black towel. I don't know how he's going to come back. I'm pretty sure he's going to come back with the mask on. I'm hoping, I'm praying that he comes back with the mask on, because that would be even better. I mean, before he left, he was looking very weak. He said he wasn't the devil's favorite demon anymore, as he was calling himself when he was the world champion. He just looked really weak and really bad, and when he teamed with the Big Show, oh god, that was one of his worst points, I think, in his career. When he first teamed with Big Show back in 2006, they won the world title, they won the world tag team titles, and they defended them against like the Spirit Squad and stuff like that. But then they were a really strong force in 2006, I have to say. Even though we're just facing people like the Spirit Squad, they were still a pretty strong force. I mean, they faced Kane, Trevor Murdoch. But then when they teamed up in this year, they just really downhill. I mean, the Big Show, he's like waving at kids, and he's not really that big of a monster anymore. And Kane's not that big of a monster anymore. I mean, come on, he was doing the trumpet thing with Santino at WrestleMania. Come on. That doesn't show you that he's a monster. He's not the devil's favorite demon anymore. And the way that they had him leave was getting injured by Mark Henry, entering Kane into the Hall of Pain by breaking his ankle at the end of a match with Randy Orton. I think it was a street fight for the world title. I don't know if it's for the world title. I know it was a street fight, though. I know that for sure. But they had him leave on an injury, and now he's coming back. Probably next year, maybe sometime soon. I'm not really sure. But my predictions for him coming back is that he is going to be wearing a mask. I can already see that, him coming back with a mask. I don't know how it's going to play. I just hope and pray that he comes back with a mask on, because those were the good days of Kane. I was watching a King of the Ring 2001 home video that I had gotten from a couple weeks ago, I think. I think it was last month. But I was watching it, and Kane had his mask on. He looked like really... Not that he's not like still big and muscular right now. It's just that he like was really like muscly, and like he almost had like a little six-pack going on. Like he was really like in shape. Now it seems like he's getting a lot older. He's not really caring anymore. And without like a tank top or a shirt on, whatever he had on before, that it just lets it all come out. I mean, I'm not the skinniest person in the world. I'm not gonna lie. I do like to eat. Is there a crime? I don't think so. I'm not the skinniest person in the world. But he does look like he had put on some weight. I know he's well over 300 pounds. They keep saying that he's well over 300 pounds. 325, 315, I know that for sure. But it just doesn't look like it's that much of a muscle. It feels like it's, you know, how can I say this? What's the best analogy? 30% muscle, 70% flab. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's less than that, maybe there's more muscle added to it, but that's the best analogy I can give. I'm not in math class right now, so don't judge me. But Kane, he had put on some weight. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people could tell that he had put on some weight, but hopefully he comes back better than ever. Maybe this will be the shining, defining moments of his career when he comes back with the mask on. So that's my biggest thoughts on Kane right now, that he is like coming back with the mask on. He's going to be better than ever. He's going to be more of a monster. He's not going to do the trumpet thing with Santino. He's going to be the monster he should be. Now on to 2012. The second day of 2012 in January. It's this whole speculation that someone is going to return. And if you guys saw the video, they showed it tonight and they showed it yesterday on Raw. It was this little boy, and he's just like writing in a classroom. He's all alone on a desk, writing in a classroom. And there's like this creepy music playing, and all of a sudden, this girl appears. But no, he's not talking to her or anything. She just appears, and then they show the classroom again, and then she disappears. I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of creeped out. Just not gonna lie. They keep hinting to us who's gonna return, who's gonna return. A lot of speculation has been that it's going to be Chris Jericho. And then another speculation, the two talked about speculations have been either Chris Jericho or The Undertaker. I can see both. I was watching a video from Aniddle yesterday, and she was talking about how the possibilities that it could be Chris Jericho. Here are the hints that it might be Chris Jericho. Next year, Year starts with a Y, so you got the Y in there. January starts with a J. And the second day of January, put year, first letter in year, that's Y. The second day of January, 2. And then you put the first letter of January, Y2J. That's a big hint. That's a really big hint. And I'm more now leaning towards Chris Jericho coming back. But the only reason I'm doubting that is because the creepiness factor of the video. They keep showing these weird clips of, like, you know, swing sets and stuff, and really windy and stuff in this dark classroom, and this little boy is really creeping me out. I mean, they keep doing this, and it makes me go back and forth. When I think about the Y2J thing, I'm leaning more towards Chris Jericho. But on the other hand, I'm leaning towards The Undertaker because of the creepiness factor, I guess you could say, or the scary factor. I don't know which way to go on this. I can go either way. I'd more love to see Chris Jericho come back than The Undertaker. Only because we haven't seen Jericho in a while. We saw The Undertaker. He's starting to lose it, I think. But really, what more can The Undertaker do? I mean, still, on the other hand, how much more can Chris Jericho do? Oh, sorry. How much more can Chris Jericho do? So you can see, you know, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I really don't know. I'm leaning more towards Y2J because of the whole Y2J thing of year, January, and the second day of January. If you guys also have noticed, I thought it was just a glitch at one point. Their trending thing, and okay, I'm gonna stop right here for a minute. WWE is taking advantage of Twitter. Just gonna say that. They keep showing, like, who's trending, oh my gosh, who's trending, and when you see their announced name on the plate, like it'll say SmackDown or Raw, whatever pay-per-view it is, it'll say whatever it is, and then their name, and then right underneath it, it'll say at something, at whatever their Twitter name is. They're taking advantage of Twitter, I'm not gonna lie. Twitter, what are you doing? WWE and Twitter, Michael Cole's trending, Booker T is trending, CM Punk is trending, Kane is trending, Mass Kane is trending, you know, everything is trending, and they always have to announce it right there and then and there. They always have to announce it. So anyways, back on the topic, but it does have to do with the trending thing. It will pop up sometime during the show, and it'll say, trending now on Twitter, or just trending now. It'll be like Michael Cole, Kane, WWE, CM Punk, or something like that. And then, like, it'll glitch for a minute, and it'll say youtube.com/second2012, or it begins 2012, what it was last week, whereas this week it was second 2012. So, you know, maybe next week it'll be like the third video of 2012, so it'll be like third 2012. I don't know. These rumors, these two, well, it's not really a rumor for the Kane one because I know he's going to return, but the only rumor that is going around is that is he going to be masked or is he going to be unmasked? How is he going to come back? Is he going to be a face or a heel? I'm hoping he's a heel. But on this one, it's a real big toss-up. Is it Undertaker? Is it Chris Jericho? Is it someone we're not even thinking of? I mean, it could be Funaki of all people. I mean, I saw a comment the other day that said, it's Funaki! And I was like, oh my god, it could be Funaki. But, who knows? Who knows now? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on that. Comment down below what you think about both subjects, about Masked Kane or Unmasked Kane, or is it Chris Jericho or Undertaker. Don't forget to subscribe up above for more content from me. I don't know if it's this way or this way. I'm just going to keep pointing like this. But anyways, give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Thumbs down, I could really care less if you thumbs down or thumbs up. But hey, the more likes, the more dislikes I get, I'm doing something right. At least you're doing something. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe up above again for more content from me, more wrestling videos, more sketch comedy videos, and hope you guys had a great Tuesday, even better week, and let's see, I don't know what else to say, I just botched right there, so I'm gonna go before I botch even more. Peace out.